Yeah, sorry for the delay, but look, this is a good site. I just found out the site, and what they do is they pay you adverts. So the first thing I want everybody to look at is security. So you can see this key right here is locked. That's to tell you that the site is locked. Hackers cannot get into it. But let's dive in a little bit. So now you can see it's from the Pro Cache, which is the same thing with this. That means you're good to go. But now let's see the connection, whether it's secure. It is valid, the certificate is valid. Let's look at something. So one of the things we can look at is the fact that it's from Cloudflare, and you can see that it's Cloudflare that is giving you the LLS. They are the one giving the certificate out, which is very good. I know them, and they are trustworthy. And one thing you should know about it is the expiring date. It expired February 7, 2024, which is next year. So that's to tell you that you're good to go for the next one year. Your account is secure, nobody's gonna ever tamper with your account. That's just telling you about little details, general details about security wise. So now let's look at what the site is telling you. This is a pay per view. So now they are paying you for viewing an ad. So it's like a take we take. They want you to view the ad. And once you view the ad, maybe if you are able to maybe renew something, you can buy it. So it's simple, you can buy it. But now it's up to you. Or what they do is they pay you. It's not the pay rate every day because they said the minimum is 200. So now the pay rate is about 700. That's for today, July 7th. So these are the amount that they have paid out today. Even you can see the names of the users. So it is very, very legit to me for now. I don't know what can go on. It's not my site. Well, what you can do is you can act like these guys over here. This guy, this is what I call the panic buyers. So what they do is immediately their money is they are 200 sharp. And you don't even pay money for this, you just click and sign up. So even if you cash out one, you already make $200. But these people, I think they have been doing it and they trust it, so they are just waiting, and when it gets like 700, they withdraw. So that's the difference. It depends on whatever you choose. But now let's dive in a little bit. Let's know a little bit about this site. So now one thing I want you to know is if you can make unlimited money, uh, it's advisable to use your normal desktop or laptop. I don't know how it goes on phone, but I think I will show you a little bit what I like on desktop because we can play around with it and stuff like that. You can make a minimum of $50 to $300 a day or even more, depends on how many times you spend watching that video. And if you look at what they put over here, the update is that the January 19, uh, updating the software and server, and the second day they were paying 11 cents. Those people couldn't add, they were paying 11 cents. And very soon we'll dive into this ad because when I was watching the ad, the company that are putting their money there, they are multi-billionaire company. And that is very, very important because there are people, I mean, I don't think money is really their problem. So that's why it can always go as long as we want. That's to my own perspective about it. So now let's go. It's better to use a paper, I guess. So I think there are different kind of negotiation payments right now. But one thing I wanted to know is started from 11 cents per view, but now it's now 21 cents. So they were even saying if they can go up to. So pay per view that is very good. I don't know. So now let's look at what people say about it. Feedback from our users. I'd like to go from the beginning so that we can know how it's going. This man called Jamaica said, it's insane. I did not believe this, and something. I think it's making 4,800 in 2 weeks, and say you already withdraw it. So this guy yesterday withdraw this month instead of this. Transfer to my paper. I think it's because of taxes, because you gotta pay tax. So differently from this one, withdraw this and this. I mean, it's making $10,000 a month. I mean, it's a good amount. So now, let's not go into the detail. When you sign up, comes to the home page on screen like this. Now, what you do is you want to look at your users area on the left hand side here. You click on the users area. It's going to tell you how much you've made, how much you've earned, and the minimum for you to cash out is $200. So you put that in mind, it's $200. If this amount is still here, I cannot cash it out. So another thing I want us to look at is what are the things that we are going to be doing is washing out. So you go to wash out. Immediately you get to wash out, you can see this hat. You can see the amount here, 89.11. That's 89 cents. It's $9.11. But now, if I click on this hat right here, or let me just click on this. Okay. When I click on this ad, it brings your cookies. If you accept the cookie, I'll tell you it's not bad thing, but I don't like cookies. You're getting into spam or stuff like that. Don't know what cookie policy is talking, whether they will be sending you have allowed them to be sending you. Like this account is secure, so can only give them access. They don't have access to your information. So if you accept this, whether you are giving them access to your stuff, so can always say continue without accepting cookies. So I don't want people to accept my cookies. So get into my spirit. I've watched that. You don't need to spend long time. But I want to show you something. What do you see here? The money did not change. You know why? Because we are supposed to put in this code right here. It's a 59011. So don't forget, that's the first thing you do. Because I think they want you to go verify whether you're human. You don't just sit your computer and go out and start playing so that we can. So that's why they put there, and that's another sign that is a real site. So 59011. Next, you can see the number increase immediately if you're human being. Let me without looking ahead, let's try something. It says 69606. It doesn't change. Or does it change? It's in 953. So 62952 enter change. So you can see you don't even need to look at it hard. That's what I want to figure out because you can see I just started. I don't know much about it. So one if you like and look at some numbers like this one I said this is a really good side. You see what you're selling. You're not selling something small. So it's a simply it's a expensive car. You should be more quicker but you to afford it one day. So you don't need to spend more time. I actually just this is why I like computer because I just for it and that's it on that page. And one thing I just observe now is you don't even need to be looking at the ad. What you just need to be doing is click on this number 18197, enter the number increase 8254 3, enter, number increase. So that's basically what it is. I mean, that's a good stuff. Cash whatever you want to cash, do whatever you want to do, and you know, again there. So the last thing I would like to talk about, guys, is the referral code. Honestly, you can see $90 here. I only tried 5 or 6 times. I think the people that I've referred is the only reason why I'm able to make this. Because if you look at the homepage, it said something about 21 cents, and attract referrals and get 10% of their earnings transferred to your account. So these 4 people, they are the one making the money, and it's transferred to me. So if we have 5 people, as they are making money, because they'll be looking at it, they'll be making money, and they are getting money. They are giving you 30% of their earning. They're not giving you. It's not like they're taking away from their money. No, they're just giving you 30% of their. So it's like you give them information. So try and give information to and if you go back to the user, how you get your user's link, your referral link, comes to users area, click on users area, you can see your referral link. So what I used to do is I copy it, or you can highlight this and copy, but I used to copy like when you copy it, you can send it to your WhatsApp page or WhatsApp group so that you can save it there. But if you open this bit.ly link, then this is it. So this bit.ly link is going to show you. The reason why I like bit.ly link is normally I even want to know it's my link. People clicking on it, maybe on your Facebook page, trampling on Facebook, trampling on your Twitter, trampling on your Instagram, Pinterest account, it's your link. Let's share the story. Like Nigerian can be, people can make as much as they can. And that's good. Like if you refresh this page now, it's going to show me how many people have clicked on the link. 12 people. So that's how it, that's how it started. So thank you for the time, and I think you can try and go ahead and start looking at how you can use this to generate more income for yourself, which is going to help out in this kind of information going around country.